Yo, it's the official check engine. It's your boy Ray Woods, y'all. In my hair, I'm clear. Huh? We celebrating. It's the almost end of Ramadan, y'all, huh? We made it. We made it. I try to keep my tongue clean. Try to stay away. Try to stay out of the limelight. It's too visual for me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing tonight? It's a Friday. We regulating. We got a few topics at hand. I'm your host, Ray Woods. Y'all can follow me Instagram at Ray Woods, WODZ. A few things we touching at hand, y'all. First of all, how was your day? It was a beautiful day in Philadelphia. I was carrying it. Did some lawn work, chopping down some trees in my backyard. I'm in a wooded area. I'm out of the trap, y'all. I'm out of the trap. But anyway, I didn't want the neighbors to come at me because honestly, I really didn't care if the neighbors were going to come at me. They have trees coming over on my side, clogging up the gutters, like their trees. So I actually had to get the ladder out and go as high as I could with anything that was hanging over the gate. It was a mess. And it's a lot of rubbish out there. So if you know any tree companies that want to come and remove some rubbish out here in the middle of Maryland, give me a text. Send it to OfficialCheckEngine at gmail.com. It's your boy Ray Woods, huh? Also, it's a lot of stressful situations going on out there with this Whack 100 guy throwing smut on Nipsey name. But I really don't want to get into that because that's what's trending out here today. So they really using that to get you away from what's really happening in the world. So I want y'all to really stay focused on what's really happening. Stay away from the gossip in the clubhouse and all that. We want to stay focused on the politics. We want to stay focused on really what's really happening out here. So I'm going to put this on pause for a second. I want to go to this. I'm a trucker, y'all. There is such thing of what we call lot lizards. Lot lizards roam the truck stop, y'all. They roam the truck stop. Sometimes you could be surprised. You might see a man in a dress or a wig. Huh? Pull up to your truck while you're trying to take a nap. Knock on the door, hey, and solicit themselves. So beware. Like when I was growing up, I heard stories of the truck stop lizard or whatever, but they were much more attractive than this one right here you might see on the screen. So I want to go ahead and rewind that and just so that you can see exactly what a lot lizard is. And exactly that. So focus. When you in a truck, I advise you to have your lunch with you in the cooler. If you in a trucker lifestyle like me, have your lunch in the cooler. Don't get out because you are going to be solicited with it right there. So anyway, that's the trucker lifestyle. I want to go ahead and go back to this guy here. Running for office. Actually, he's not running for office. He's in office already. ConnorLamb. He was at 69th Street. He was spotted at 69th Street taking a picture in front of the masjid with all the Muslims today, saying lamb is halal. I'm not sure what the reference is on that. I see they're trying to correlate lamb. We already know, the Muslims know that the lamb meat, the poultry itself is halal. We got a call calling in. Let's see, so. Official check engine, you on live, Ray Woods.
What's going on?
What's up, baby boy? Who's speaking?
Anthony.
Anthony from the county. What's up, Anthony, man? Listen, man, I had a few times. I don't know if you was tuned in since the beginning of the show, but I had showed the people what a lot lizard was. A lot of people don't know what a lot lizard is, man. You know what a lot lizard is?
Yeah, you know what? I do know. I
Sound
do
like you
know.
had a few encounters with a lot lizard.
Secondhand experience. It's like, let's say you're at, you're a trucker and you park at a lot, and maybe there's a good woman of ill repute out there, just trying to do what she does, and maybe she knocks on your door, and you have a talk or whatever.
Did you see the lot lizard I just put on the screen? No,
No.
no. You ain't gonna have a talk with this one right here. No, see, the 2022 lot lizards are a lot different from the 80s, before the trucking game was regulated with the electronic logging devices, those ELDs from the feds. They logged everything. Now it's cameras inside the truck.
Yeah, but if you're an owner, if you want to, and you're on your break and you want to get busy with somebody, you can't do that.
I mean, you could close the curtain in the cab and do pretty much what you want to do, but to solicit in your truck is illegal. And if you get seen with someone climbing in your truck of the soliciting nature, you will go to jail. So I suggest you guys out there on the road, drive a day cab, get a hotel or motel room if you live in that promiscuous lifestyle. But that's nasty. Why you want to have sex in something you're driving in all day long? Get out. Do something. It's nasty. I was different.
I'll go to the place by the golf course on City Ave. You know what I'm talking about?
The golf course on City Ave.
You know, City Ave. Let's say you're on Westchester Pike.
Yeah.
Turn down City Ave.
In West
Right.
Philly.
So before you get, So no, Ballton or whatever. So like, there's like this golf thing, but there's this like hotel. It's like white with a green trim to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, okay.
You probably drove past it a million times in your life.
Probably did. Never noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see one of your topics is Marjorie. Yeah,
no, I'm talking about ConnorLamb.
Oh, ConnorLamb.
Yeah. First, I want to talk about ConnorLamb. I want to see exactly, what's the agenda. With these, is he getting voted into something here at the masjid? Because he's already in office, correct? I'm not sure. I know
he's going for the seat. He's going for the seat Pat Toomey is vacating. So you got an open seat.
Hold on. We got a caller calling in for this. I need some more information about this ConnorLamb person here. See if I can get somebody who's knowledgeable on this ConnorLamb person. Hello, caller. Check engine, official check engine. This is Ray Wood, your host, who's speaking. I still can't get it in.
How you doing, Tim?
Go ahead. One more time, caller.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. There you go. Bet.
Okay,
I need more insight on this ConnorLamb. I was going to reach out to a few of my colleagues to see what was the actual agenda of posting up this picture up on 69th Street at the masjid.
Well, just to give you a little bit of insight on him, the ConnorLamb, the current snake in the grass for the Democrats. He, former Marine, former federal prosecutor, though. Google makes it very hard for you to find any information on his history as a federal prosecutor, what he was going after, what he was hard on, what he was soft on. In the news recently, and in his votes recently, he's been very progressive, very standard Democrat. But as recently as 2020, his voting record doesn't match what's going on. And any of the ads, any of the articles that you try to search are hidden behind a paywall that tell you any real information about him. So they're doing as much as they can to make this guy work because that's what they need. But he's, to me, just another Joe Biden during the Obama administration. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but Joe Biden is the conservative, middle of the line Democrat with quotes around it. that they needed in order for Obama to get elected into office, for white people, conservatives, to feel comfortable enough to vote him into office. And now here we are with Joe Biden, who also used to have a very conservative voting history that was scrubbed from the records and you can't really find a lot of information on. So, you see history repeating itself here, and ConnorLamb standing out in front of a masjid during the holiest month is just, it's a grab. And to me, it needs to wake people up.
Absolutely.
And get people focused on the fact that, okay, why are they pushing this? Why do they want him? Because you see how they pushed for Joe Biden and you see what he is not doing for anybody.
Right. Facts is that he looks
and then
like
they threw Kamala Harris onto him just to give him some credibility, even though, hey, she's also for the ops. And here comes ConnorLamb, the federal prosecutor. So let's talk about that. But we can't find anything to fact check on him.
Right.
And that's what's alarming to me. So they want him, he's a shoo-in, but why? What's he going to do
in the future?
For them?
We see him running for president, the baby face, young in office, in Senate right now, in front of the Muslims, trying to get
right.
the vote.
But to me, the Muslim vote needs to be wary of someone that has the gall to say halal, lamb is halal during the holiest month, standing in front of a masjid.
Right. Yeah, but he didn't say that.
That is desperation.
I mean, he doesn't say that. Allegedly, he didn't say that. It looks like
I was
the
at the one.
brothers
He didn't say that.
Holding the
they
actual
said
signs.
That. He made it law. He made a law that he didn't. They didn't come from his mouth. I think somebody cracked a joke.
Allegedly saying.
Well, no, I was at the one.
But either way, but it's a grab. It's an attention grab. It's a grab at the holiest time, a week before Eid. Inshallah. It's not. To me, that needs to.
It's a
to me, that should show desperation more than anything. That shouldn't show his. No,
because he didn't try to go in there
and walk. But he didn't try to go in there and wash his feet and pray with everybody. He stood out front.
Right.
So really, where are you in this?
Yeah, why is he there? Who invited him there, Anthony? Who invited him there?
I don't know. He was probably making the rounds around the area.
Okay.
He's running for, like I said, Senate.
Okay.
Yeah, he's running for a special election, and special election is how he got into power in the first place at all. So it was a Democratic grab before. So to me, this is just like, if they get him in and he looked good enough for them, that's how they control the House. And that's all they need. I mean, because they have the presidency, right? I say they, but it's just, the Democrats have the presidency. And if they have the House too, then they'll be able to do whatever they want, because they also now have sway over the Supreme Court. So
how do they have sway over the Supreme Court when you got 5 or 6 conservatives to 3 Democrats? They don't have sway over that.
They're getting there. They don't have sway, but they have more than they had last year. Am I wrong?
They just added They just added one black. Isn't she? No, she's married to the white man. We just talked about her. I believe she's Republican.
Yeah, but Trump added what? 2, 3?
Trump added 2.
Yeah, 2. Kavanaugh and
Gorsuch. Neil Gorsuch.
Yeah, I mean, but see, okay, doesn't matter. He's set up for the bigger picture. Regardless, these are his early years, and right now he's already marinating in the hood. He's getting his name known, getting popular. His face looks like Superman. He looks like Clark Kent in his early years. Christopher Reeves. They said the Antichrist is going to look just like that. So keep your eye open. His history is sponged away. We don't know Only thing we know about him is he was a Marine. His father was rich and paid and put up a lot of money allegedly to get him in the position that he's in right now. So
that's not allegedly. That is proven fact. You can look at campaign contributions and see who. And he's a bank. It's like a wealthy bank guy, and PNC executives like heavily funded his campaign as well. Right. So it's not, you could make your assumptions there, but you can look at everyone's campaign contributions.
Wow. So thanks for the insight. I appreciate that on this person. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead,
yes,
Anthony.
that's
what you
all.
want to say
Thank
about
you.
it? You know anything, Anthony, you want to ask?
I mean, he's establishment. But after 4 years of Trump, I would rather have establishment than all over the place. That's how I'm looking at it. Because with Trump, you don't know what you're going to get. At least if you have, your quote-unquote status quo politician that acts just like the last one. For me, after 4 years of Trump, I'd rather go with the status quo. Because that was,
but I got a problem with the status quo.
I like that. Go ahead.
I got a problem with the status quo.
I think the status quo is better than Trump.
Are you white?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. White. Better than Trump. I mean,
why did you ask me what my race was? What does that have to do with it?
I mean, I'm sorry. I wasn't listening to what you were saying.
Yeah, but you asked me if I was white. What does that got to do with it?
Yeah,
well, because status quo. Who does that benefit? How is status quo okay? Trump aside.
Okay, but so what's that got to do with me being white or black?
Well, because I don't see, like, being okay with status quo to me is something that's cool with a white dude because that benefits him. That's all.
Listen, I live in Upper. I don't see how it's benefiting me. I live in Upper Darby. I'm a single father. I'm raising a daughter. I don't see how it's benefiting me.
Status quo. Okay. I don't use that term.
Status quo are more the same. Like I'll give you an example. Bill Clinton was status quo. George Bush was mostly status quo.
Bill Clinton started some very terrible things for the black community.
All right, we taking it too far off. I mean, we wanted to talk about that, the boy ConnorLamb and his position on 69th Street in front of the masjid. We wanted to see how that correlated with that. You know what I'm saying? So
to me, he is snaking the grass, and that's all I got to say. All right,
that. So allegedly, that's your opinion on the gentleman. I'm assuming what happened in the dark will come out in the light eventually one day. Thank you for your opinion for that guy. Anthony, what do you know about this Marjorie Taylor Greene young lady?
Major Green Taylor.
I don't listen. Let me play this short video. She had an opinion today about the Catholic Church, and I just want to play this clip real quick, and then you can say what.
What it is it's Satan's controlling the church. The church is not doing its job. What they're doing by saying, we have to love these people and take care of these migrants and love one another. This is loving one another. Yes, we are supposed to love one another, but their definition of what love one another means destroying our laws.
She's talking about.
So, all right, now you can hear me back. See, I'm still trying to work the technical difficulties on this joint, man. Can you hear me?
I'm here.
Yeah, unmuted. All right. Bet. I can hear him now. Now, this joint is crazy, man. Like working with these new apps and trying to get it to talk to the other app. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on a setup of my own.
Yeah. So if you need help with that, man, I can show you. Now, I'm not using Streamlabs.
I need help with that.
That's a real bad John to work with. You know what I mean? I use Ecamm Live. If anybody interested or need any kind of mentoring, give us an email at OfficialCheckEngine@gmail.com to
So
learn
you're
how to
saying
do this.
Ecamm?
Yeah, Ecamm Live. Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm trying to get my
Ecamm Live.
gamer thing going on. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You can say that.
You could do everything with Ecamm. You could do everything with it. So that's I deleted the Streamlabs. I couldn't flex with it. It was too much going on. You know what I mean? But with Ecamm Live, I can pretty much make it my own, anything I want. So, and I'm
What's the
having a
price
ball.
point?
It wasn't expensive. I think for the year it was probably maybe $300. You know.
All right, so you got to you don't own it. You got to license it, basically.
Yeah, I own certain programs like Final Cut, Pro Tools, things like that, where I create music and stuff. But this they lease this out right now. I don't know why they're being extremely greedy.
So you're always paying.
Yeah, that's how long. But see, technology is so fast, man. You never know. Next year, I might be able to just do this. I might be able to purchase the software to be able to just go live with the stream, my own streaming service. Who knows? You know, they're just getting rich real fast, like everybody else, until the technology fades.
Internet money.
Yep, until the technology fades, man. But yeah, I as when it comes to these white women, I call them, you know what I call them already. I don't even want to.
Karen.
These Karens are getting the spotlight. We shouldn't even give them the spotlight, because what's happening is it's deflecting what's really important and what's really happening in the world. Her opinion really doesn't matter, because her lifestyle is totally it's I can't even think of the word. Like, why is her opinion important, period, in politics, with so much going on out here with the Catholic Church?
Because I found it particularly offensive, because I'm Roman Catholic.
Okay, you're Roman Catholic. Okay,
and that's what she's talking about: Catholic, Roman Catholic. She's saying, "Oh, well, they're helping people commit." No, they're not helping people break the law. These are people that are wherever they are. They're already there. They didn't bring them there. They just know they're there. So they say, "Hey, what can we do for you?" So it's like we're conflating all these different issues that really shouldn't be conflated.
So after the Roman Catholic allegations and alleged scandals, you chose to keep the faith. Did you grow up in the Roman Catholic Church?
Yeah, I went to St. Monica's in South Philly.
You know, I went to St. Rosa Lima. That was in West Philadelphia, 59th and Media, in between Media and Lansdowne back in the day, for the 7th grade. And it was still nuns and priests there. Rest in peace, Father Pashley, when I attended that school. But I learned a lot, and it was a great educational experience for me. But I chose not to indulge in the faith itself. They actually had us praying to Mary, you know, with the rosary. And, you know, all throughout my life, growing up around Muslims and Christians, and I never knew a faith that prayed to Jesus's mother. You know, they prayed to the mother instead of actually praying to Father. Even though Jesus said himself, don't worship me, worship the Father. And they still, you know, pray to Mary. So explain that for me.
Well, I believe that has a lot to do with the fact that Jesus, you know, according to the teachings, was an immaculate conception. There was no sex involved. Like you see what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
so, but why do they worship her because she had an immaculate conception? Is that
yeah.
She wasn't the perfect one though, so why worship her, right? She wasn't the perfect one. Didn't she have more children?
Yeah, Jesus had he had brothers that I'm aware of.
Right. So,
I don't know if he had any sisters.
So was Jesus the first of her children?
That I don't know. So, yeah. It was because she had just married Joseph.
It says she was a virgin, right?
She had just married Joseph.
Right.
And then I believe it was the angel. I think it was Gabriel.
Okay.
said, "Hey, you're going to be pregnant. Don't freak out. You got the Son of God, who's also God, in your belly." And Joseph was going to leave her, and then an angel visited him and said, "Look, don't leave your wife. The Son of God. It'll be cool. Just steady on." And he didn't leave her. I had to think way back for that. That's when they first got married.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, through all the stories that we've heard throughout time, and you've chose to go with this faith. You believe in your heart that this is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man believes in nothing. Man believes who doesn't believe in something believes in nothing.
Yeah.
And to get to your point, it seems like you want to know why this issue? Why is this?
No. I just want to give
right.
the people understanding of why people choose what they choose. Some people want to know why. You might be talking to a different community of people who never get to speak to a person like you, who never have the heart to
I
ask
was
that
born
kind of
into
question. Right. See,
Right.
yeah, and just like you would like to ask a lot of questions to someone who was born in Islam. You know what I'm saying? And so you can learn from them too as well. This is a learning platform, people.
I got a buddy that lives around the corner. His name's Omar. He's from Morocco, so he works at my job. I trained him, and it was like, "Oh, where you live?" He's like, "Upper Darby." I'm like, "Oh, where you live?" "Upper Darby," and he lives like behind Beverly Hills.
Okay, the high school.
So like we just got along like great.
Yeah,
and he's always said to me stuff. I'll share it with you. You'll like it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like to be enlightened, man. I try to stay away from the nut shit. There's a bunch of shit going on, like Whack 100, a whole bunch of nonsense on Clubhouse, and I just try to stay away from that and watch my tongue and my temperature during the month of Ramadan. And it's almost over, and I really didn't want to jump on the microphone tonight, but I said I'm going to go ahead and tap in. But starting next week, we're going to give them 3 live episodes, all topics, all trending topics, and we're just going to keep it fluid. We could have talked about the baby jumping in the fights and shooting people all in the Walmarts and all that. We could have did all that, but we're going to try to keep the negativity to the side. Just for this last weekend of Ramadan, we're going to watch our tongue, watch our blessings. We're going to end the show early tonight. Anthony, thank you for calling in, my brother. And hopefully I'll talk to you next week on a dope topic when we touch bases, all right?
Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Ray Woods, man, official check engine, man. I always try to keep it 100 with y'all. If y'all have any questions, if you like the show, you can also send a donation to $ official check engine on the Cash App. And email requests or inquiries for promotion. You want to get your music heard, you want to call up, give me some bars, some freestyles, officialcheckengine@gmail.com.